Greetings, my friends. It's day 39 of 1,000 days into falling in love with life itself. And I mean, I actually wanted to show you some of this dehydrated food, but I've eaten much of it already. I mean, me and my brother, obviously, but it was especially the kale chips. I mean, they just went. Even I left them a little bit too long inside the dehydrator and the temperature was too high, so they were getting very quick, very crunchy. And I think next time I'm trying it and let it put with the temperature really down, and letting them get a bit less. They were shriveled up, like, you know, like the whole bunch of kale went down to like 0. But it was like so intense. It was really nice. The flavor was really done because I checked out so many different recipes and everyone was doing them differently. So I really liked the flavor, and the more I started chewing, the more the flavor came out, which was really interesting. So what I made, for example, was this here. It's like made with nuts, kind of. I cut them. I didn't even like put them in a chopper. I actually physically cut them. I added some maple syrup and some date paste and some coconut oil and some coconut flakes, and then I just kind of, you know, made it into I spread it out on a dehydrator sheet and I just let it dry. So that is kind of a bit like of a nutcracker, and it tastes really delicious. So I put like some dried fruits also in it, some raisins, some cranberries. Tastes delicious. And then I made these ones here. They are actually like, you know, apple slices, and I put some beetroot powder on top, also with a bit of coconut oil to hold it in place, and some coconut flakes on top, and they're really nice. But my favorite are these ones. So that's actually an organic orange, slice, thin. Then I put some melted coconut oil. I brushed it over to hold like the superfood mixture that I had prepared to basically, like, you know, stick it in place. Put also a little bit of like coconut flakes on it, and then they were ready to go. And they, I must say, I really like them because they're crunchy, but they still have a bit of like this moist juiciness of the oranges, and it's just, and you can obviously eat everything. Yeah, and this is the recipe that I picked up from Kara Brodman, who is the very inspired kind of soul sister of Markus Rothkranz. And I mean, like, you know, I was immediately taken by this particular recipe because it looked like exactly like it has all these different textures on it and different kinds of like parts of the food that give like interesting tastes, and I'm very happy about these ones. So that was it for today. I'm gonna go off basking now. I'm gonna start in Richmond, and then I'm gonna come back up Hampstead and Camden, and I will land back home here somewhere in the evening. I'm really looking forward, even the weather's miserable. I so much enjoyed this basking experience 2 days ago with my new equipment. It was just like the bollocks. That's Cockney, by the way. If people don't know London's East End, bollocks is like a bit wow. that is so cool, or that's just utter nonsense. It can kind of cover the whole range, like the word fuck, for example, can. Okay, bye bye.